Hi, everyone, and welcome. This is Karen Newman. This is the Saturday Human Colony Hucolo webinar. It is Saturday, the 6th of June, 2020, and today our special channeling guests, or our special healing guests, I should say, are Rick and Deb, channeling and healing, actually, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Deb and Rick Purcell, hi. Sorry,
Hi. Good morning.
Still on the floor? Okay. And 1 second, I just have to mute YouTube or else it'll start being loud. One moment. Everyone just talk amongst yourselves in TV land. There it is. You can't stop it. It is Saturday, the 6th of June.
Turn the speaker off, YouTube.
Special channeling guest. I can't even get my mouse to acknowledge it.
Wrong speaker.
She needs batteries for her mouse.
I need a battery
Technical
today.
Me too, Deb. I'm with you.
I'm sleepy. It's 8:04 a.m. here.
Sorry about that. I don't know what it is. It's, you know what it is? YouTube comes up and the sound comes out and you cannot stop it.
Yeah, I turn the speaker off on that page. I turn it off. As soon as it comes up and the speaker shows
Oh,
on.
here it's talking again. What's happening here? Go away. This is why I cannot monitor the YouTube. I can't get rid of it. There. It's gone. Yeah, but if I turn I could turn the speaker down. Yeah, for a moment.
Turn it off on the YouTube page. Go to the YouTube page. Do you have it open?
No, not now. I'm not going back there.
Okay.
No, but the thing is, for me, it opens up and the sound starts before the video even shows, so I can't mute it fast enough. That's why I'm always like, ah. I don't know.
I open the page and stay on it as soon as it opens up.
Yeah, but I'm on the page. The sound starts before the little control-y thing starts, before the control thing appears.
Oh, I just turn the speaker off on that page when I open it before I even go back into.
How do you do that?
When you open YouTube, when you go in and you start it, start YouTube, I turn the speaker off on YouTube. On the page.
Yeah, but the speaker appears at the bottom of the screen of the transmission, and that's where you turn it off. But I'm telling you that the sound, no,
on the on the tab, YouTube tab, when the page comes up, on that actual screen that opens up, you've got a separate page altogether for YouTube that opens up. Your browser page.
Right.
Turn the speaker off there.
At the top.
On the browser itself. You don't understand what I'm saying?
Wait, I'm sneezing.
Bless you.
I'm trying. Okay. No, I don't have that. It doesn't show a speaker at the top. On the top. I'm on a Mac, so maybe that's why.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, it's
I don't know anything
it's a big
about
problem
Macs.
I'm having, people. So I'm so sorry. But
so it doesn't open a separate browser?
It opens
Not on a Mac. That's
No.
what it is. It's totally, I'm on a Mac also, and it's totally
And what
different.
happens, it comes up and then you still see the thing like thinking, and then all of a sudden the sound comes out and I have to wait for the picture to appear, and then along the bottom wait for it so I can turn off the
browsers look totally different if you compare a PC and a Mac side by side.
Oh.
Yeah, so maybe
The buttons.
I don't know what to do here, but well, anyway, that's not even like why we're here. So, but I do think that Zoom people, this is design fault that you have in the program. But anyway, but we are here with you, and so Deb, Rick, for people who are watching, probably dismayed at this conversation, why don't you just be like, what am I watching? Why don't you just tell people just a short intro, who you are and what you do? Because I think that, we have a lot of the same people watching, but there's always new people. So why don't you tell them who you are and what you do? Just real quick.
Well, I'm Deb Purcell. This is my husband, Rick, and we are healers.
Yes.
Yes.
But how did that happen? How did that happen?
How did that happen?
Yeah.
It's a pretty weird
and a little
story.
bit about your journey, because I mean, from the time when I met you a couple years ago to now, there's a lot of
pretty amazing thing happened. Yes.
Down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Karen, you kind of saw our growth in the last couple of years.
Did.
It's my husband Rick saw me go from this person searching for the answers, from a Catholic to a Baptist to born again through the ranks of trying to find the truth. And he sat back and said, go for it. He didn't have any type of training or background in any type of religion, and knew there was a God, and that's about it. And a couple of years ago, I started doing decrees at night, and decrees through a woman I met online. Her name is Christine Preston. Decrees are kind of like a prayer that you repeat over and over and over again. And suddenly Rick started seeing orbs. He started seeing orbs.
Yeah,
and
I started seeing orbs come in the bedroom, and then I used to go to bed earlier because Deb, I worked and Deb was not working at the time. So I started seeing orbs. Then I saw one of my angels in human form several times come through the room. And one time I woke up and she looked at me and did like, "Oh, you caught me." One of those kind of.
The angel.
Yeah, the angel did. It was pretty funny, actually. And I started seeing more and more. And then about a year and a half ago, I had an experience of seeing the white light of God's source. And at that moment, I was healed of many medications, of diabetes, heart disease, and other age-related things. And from that, I learned at that time I was a healer. And it took us a long time to figure out exactly how that went. It keeps.
Yeah, we didn't know how. Okay, so he's a healer.
Yeah.
How does that work? When he was still working at the time, at that point too, when we found out he was a healer, we didn't know, well, how does that work? What do you mean he's a healer? So he called me one day from work and he said, a friend of mine's husband, who we met at a business party, he doesn't feel good. And as soon as he started mentioning his name, he obviously scanned him. I got a download. I got the information, told him, oh, this is what's wrong with him. This is what needs to happen. And apparently we healed him and told him what was wrong with him. And he said, okay. And I hung up the phone. And I mean, this is how it happened. So they started teaching us that way. Apparently he scanned him. I got the download, and that's how we figured out.
Basically, if I look at somebody and Deb immediately will start getting downloads of what's going on with the person. Just
that's how we figured
anywhere.
That's how they started training us. Yeah,
we could be anywhere, and it's automatic. So.
Well, I think that when we did our class, I had said to you, you learn by doing, and no one kind of understands what I'm saying. And I'm like, you learn as you go, and your guides will teach you. And until it starts happening, you don't realize how gently they will kind of bring people and steer you in a certain way and explain to you what's happening as it's happening. But until you actually have it happen, you can't even imagine like that's how it would actually work.
And every time they bring us new people to heal, and there's something, and it'll be the same type of people. Yeah. And then they'll bring another group of types of people, and they continue to expand what we're healing. And we started. I mean, and we do past lives. They give us their past lives, their past life traumas. We also do animals. We do attachments. We do thought forms.
Implants.
Implants.
The implants have actually changed.
So many things. I mean, things have just, and again, like you said, they're teaching us. Our guides are teaching us. They they have brought a week ago, or two, was it a week ago? They brought someone to us who was actually one of my children from past life that died. I died at giving birth to that person. I mean, it was amazing.
That's how it works. And the people that come to you have some connection to you always. And
Yes.
yeah. Very cool. So
Mhm.
see, it's nice to talk about yourselves. So why don't we start, just for the people in the YouTube, Deb and Rick need to see you in order for
Need to see your
you,
energy.
so they can, so if you want to come on, Dawn won't be taking really questions from the chat from the YouTube chat, because they can't see you. So if you want to come on, you can come on. Dawn, can you please post the link in YouTube?
I'm in the process of doing that right now.
Perfect. So Dawn's posting the link in YouTube, and if you're invited to come in the room, the way that we work with Deb and Rick is that while they're doing their thing, everyone turns off their camera except for the person that is getting the healing. So that way there's only two people on the screen, and the person's not teeny tiny for them. And yeah, so that's how we do it for this. And Deb and Rick, make sure you're on gallery view so that you can see the person next to you and not like a little tiny thing. Do you have it on gallery view?
I do now.
Perfect. Okay. Yay. So I only see the two of you, but
Is that it?
well, it'll be what I can't see what you have on your screen. So like I have it on gallery view for the YouTube, but I can't control what you see. So, okay. So why don't we do our blessings, and then we will take it from there. So we're going to start with Kathy and then Victoria doing blessings. Hi, Cindy.
Good morning.
Morning.
Allora noro manosha palu, preteshi aliawanu, onoshi faru, hatura makota shelaro, hotura mataru, ushanora malaro oloro, faru maji plesituru, anoshi la loro fatura hakari, ashalo fararo urui, matuvi amaro olora hana, si ploro aruru ari, aturio marora kata, fataru tahu pishi, neshotiro hukora sharadi, venzu adunai, Hanosha alua la loro, hatura matano lori, fashanori la loro alano, shuri maronoro, tokuro sharadio, anora losha matara sharari, anola la loro madu.
Thank you. Victoria, go ahead.
Victoria.
I
Victoria.
think make sure. I think she's Victoria, are you there? There she is. Yeah.
I would like to read something I wrote here for everyone.
Sure.
In the wake of sirens, screams, and voices, darkness roams the streets, stirring up chaos and menace. Anger, fear, sadness, hurt and pain fills each person, calling out in vain for those whose suffering and for justice. Colors all alike, walking side by side, holding signs. Age has no boundaries, even the young ones join the fight. In the name of liberty and equality, they stand united. The hurting and pain brings the darkness to light. Chaotic energies circle the globe with black energies and darkness. The need for the rising of the blue flames blazes within each of us. The need for the violet flames covering and transmuting all that is. The need to be engulfing in the golden flames to give guidance and protection. Love fills the air. The diamond rays are summoned forward, shining brilliantly across the globe into each heart. Of all sentient beings, big and small, the call have been heard, bringing forth healing and growth to those who's lost and hurt. I, the goddess energy of all that is, I command Gaia and all sentient beings to take a bow and embrace all of our darker aspects. I, the masculine divine of all that is, I command thee to stand tall and bring honor, love, harmony, and peace to balance and be our best. Visualizing the violet and emerald green clouds covering the skies. Seeing that each lost person be found, feeling safe and realized, holding the love flames in your heart, in your hands, as you touch your hearts in unison, with the desire to hold and release all negative emotions and those in prison. I thank you, my star family, Source, Mother, Father, God, and all that is. I thank my ancestors for all the work they have done to hold their space. I thank Gaia and the elementals for all the service and endless hours they place. I am grateful for all who were patient and forgiving, compassionate to our race. I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's beautiful.
Okay. So, Deb and Rick, who wants to be, I don't know what was in the chat. So if you would like, let's start over. If you would like a reading, then please put a me in the chat. Christine would like one. And then just after Christine, there's not so many people in the room, so we can go through the room, but let's just start with the thing. Okay, perfect.
Greetings and blessings, you two.
Okay, so everyone, just one second.
Oh.
If you're not having your healing, please turn off your camera and mute your mic. And then Deb and Rick, you're doing one question per person, is that correct?
Yeah, either a healing or a past life, one or the other, right?
Perfect. Okay, so everyone, if you can mute and turn off your camera, then we'll take it from there. All right.
Okay. And there are some in the chat that had already requested. So, okay.
You did so well with my other cat. I am so happy.
Oh, wonderful.
1 second. Can everyone please turn off their cameras? Jackie, Victoria, and iPhone person who doesn't have a name, who just came in. At the bottom where it says stop video, there you go. Perfect. Okay.
So I was going to ask you for my elder, Cleo. Can you see Cleo?
I do, yes.
She's got one green, one blue eye.
We used to have a kitty like that too.
She's raggedy now, but this is when we first moved into this house.
See better?
You need the pictures.
You can put the kitty's picture down now. How's the cat's eyesight?
Sometimes I don't think she sees. She'll stand in front of the sliding glass window and just stare in instead of going to where I have it opened.
Because I think there's a issue.
She's in her late teens.
Yeah. We're doing what we can, but
She's old.
yeah. Creator said we're making her comfortable, but you may want to let her know it's okay if she goes home.
Yeah, I told her
She's
that.
she's got a lot of issues, but she's very, her energy's so beautiful. She's staying for you.
Oh,
Yeah, she doesn't see very well. That's where her illness is, in her head.
oh, okay.
It's cancer.
She's really,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part.
she's really skinny, but she eats.
Yeah.
And I keep telling her when she's ready to go.
Okay.
I think it's because I don't know how, what would I do if she just didn't wake up in the morning, or what do I do then? Or I think it's because I don't know what to do with how she wants to die or how she wants to cross over.
Doesn't. I'm doing a healing in her head.
Thank you. Thank you.
Father said she's never going to suffer. So he wants you to know that.
Oh, thank you. Boy, that's the tough one.
Okay. We've done what we can with her, but yeah, he says she's never going to suffer, that and as long as you know that you've let her know that whenever she wants to go, it's okay.
Yeah.
She'll go whenever she wants and however she wants, but don't worry about that. If you think about it, then that will prevent her from going when she wants to.
Okay.
Yeah, because they feel your energy.
Uh-huh.
If you're upset about it, then she won't go. So just let her,
yeah. I try to do Reiki on her because sometimes her stomach is upset a lot, or she was catching colds often, and I would just go and get her to get shots for energy or, nothing to prolong anything, just to help her
Yeah.
through and
Yeah.
whatnot. Yeah.
And they're such loving, beautiful creatures. Our pets are just, you just love us so much.
Yes. That's true. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She's such a beautiful, beautiful.
Blessed be to both of you.
You're welcome.
Well, all think of your cat. It's always, animals are so beautiful. Okay, Kathy, go ahead.
Hi, Rick. Hi, Deb. I would just like a healing. This energy this week is kind of kicking my butt.
Oh, I know.
So tired. No, don't dissolve any good implants though, please. Thank you.
You have one implant. It's in the middle of your back, just below. It's one of those new ones
Oh.
that I
Does it
took
say
out.
who it was put? Does it say who put it there?
No. It's just like the ones I've been taking out of Rick. I'm beginning to think that it's almost like it's an implant that, and this is the information I'm getting from Creator. It's an implant that isn't one that's, it's like a dagger that someone is saying against you. It's like someone taking a knife and stabbing it in your back. That's exactly what he's telling me now. So it's someone that's talking about my husband and sticking a knife in his back and his hip and both hips. And then in his that's exactly what these were for him. And that's exactly what it's for you. Someone's stabbing a knife in your back.
Wow. They're really after the light workers.
This is the most clarity I've gotten on these because I've never seen, I've been removing them from Rick. I removed them for days and they were caught every day for a few days. And I couldn't understand. I've never seen implants like this. And now I'm getting clarity, more and more clarity on them. They are actually not from anybody, but they're like a thought form of backstabbing.
Gotcha.
Somebody sitting down and
being malicious.
It's a human that's so angry and the hate is so bad that they're causing these. I have never, somebody's being this angry and hateful that they're becoming a dagger. How sad is that?
That's very sad. And if it's happening to Rick and it's happening to me, it must be happening to others as well.
Yes, and I've actually seen it. I've removed it from several others the same type.
This is what you call a thought form that manifests into something else.
It's a thought form that actually manifested into an implant that
You know,
actually looks like
but it's not, can I
like a
just say
plastic-
something about thought forms?
Sure.
Because it's just a not nice opportunity. Everybody's thought forms can do this to other people.
Yes.
And if you
Yes.
think about celebrities and marriage and how much people send hate to their marriage and send hate to these
Yes.
people, they're constantly being attacked. And so it's not even just your
You can
thoughts.
weaponize it.
Thoughts are things.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing here. I just wanted to interject that. So please, everyone, be careful with your thoughts. These
Yes.
like little negative thoughts you send to people where you dismiss them and tell them they have no value. Those thoughts glom onto all the other energies in the
Yes.
universe and they become daggers. It's
Yes.
a perfect example. So thank you, Kathy. Sorry, it's happening, but it's a good example.
Yeah, no, yes.
It works. Yeah. So,
I think this is why we come
Yeah.
together like this too, to kind of learn from
yeah.
comparison, what's happening to each other.
Yeah.
And it causes pain, and it's a poison to the body.
Mm.
And you can hurt somebody. It actually physically hurt my husband, that somebody is trying to harm him and stop us from doing what we're doing.
That's what it is. They're trying to stop people from doing their missions, their tasks, their light work. Yeah.
I don't know who it is. We don't know who it is, that someone could hate us that much or be angry with us
Or
for
just
what we're trying to
angry
do.
people. Yeah, just people who are really angry. Wow.
How
It is sad. Well, we will add those people that are that angry to our healing group intentions on Monday and see if we can send more love to them to help them so that they're not continuing to do this.
So this is because it's in the middle of your back and just below the bone that's in the middle of it. Is there a bone there? Yeah. It was that's an area that affects your whole body. So it was making you tired and exhausting you.
Mm-hmm.
That thought form weapon. So it's dissolved. Creator said right now, he's saying that it's dissolved from you, but it's because the person that karma, that weapon is actually removed from you, but it's gone back to them.
Well, what you send out comes back to you.
It's like a boomerang.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm glad we got clarity on what was going on with Rick this week too.
Yeah, it certainly is. It is clarity, because I couldn't understand where they were coming from. I'd never seen anything like this. And they were white, but they kind of were shaped like a feather, but sharp. And I mean, I kept seeing them like a dagger. I couldn't understand why and where they were coming from. And it was disturbing.
So if you see it as a feather, I don't know why I feel like I'm so in teacher mode today. If you see it as a feather and it's a dagger, then it would be beautiful words spoken with ill intent.
Right.
Yes.
Nice to your face, stabbing you in your back.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
That totally resonates with me. Yes, Karen, perfect. Described it perfectly.
No. It's what I do. Just kidding. No. I'm awake now. I had some coffee. Okay. Christine, I'm going to have you turn off your camera, hun. Okay. Who is next? Blah, blah. Victoria. Go ahead, Victoria.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Good to see you, Rick and Deb, and great to
Oh,
hear
my
you're better.
darling.
I love you guys.
Victoria, lift your mic a little bit more up. There you go.
Yeah, the energies were pretty a bit intense last while, and so I wasn't really sure what I'm feeling. I don't usually feel the collective energy because it's really not that bad for me, but I was wondering if my energy was being siphoned a bit. So if you can give me a scan, but I feel great right now, but maybe it was just the energies.
Victoria, you've got those daggers too. What's going on?
But I don't feel pain.
You have it in the same exact spot. It's dissolved.
That's great. Thank you. Any word about the is it the feather dagger that turned into a sword? Yeah, I suspected that. You know the situation a few days ago, but you said I have more than one then?
One in the back and one in the heart.
How come I don't feel pain?
Because you are a Buddha.
So the frequency is making me, how do you say it? Not feel it, even though it's there. I mean, like the weapon don't have an effect.
When these were placed, when the words were spoken and they were placed, you were vibrating too high to even feel it. It was during one of the times that when you meditate, they couldn't even harm you. So they're there, but your vibration was too high. It was one of the times that you were glowing gold.
Oh, that time? It's crazy.
That's what Father's showing me. And he said your vibration was too high for it to harm you. It was still there, but it's not going to harm you when you're in your Buddha mode.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot of I have so many beings around me. Some of them are not positive, but they were still living quite a blissful and peaceful.
Yeah, and those
peaceful
beings
days.
aren't the ones that are doing it. Those beings are just observing you.
See them all the time.
Yeah, they're just observers.
Right. So I'm well protected then.
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much.
Love you.
Love you too.
Okay. Oh my goodness, sorry. I don't know what this is happening now again. Crazy. All right. So let's see here. Who is next after?
Well, Gabrielle was the first one that requested it when
Okay,
we first
Gabrielle,
started.
you go ahead. Go ahead, Gabrielle. I'm getting lost in the list again.
It's okay. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Hi, Gabrielle.
Good morning.
Simone.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
Gabrielle.
I was looking for a healing today, if possible.
Going right to your lower back.
Mhm.
Seems to be a looks like some bulging disc and some contusions. There's healing going on. So it may even be a little bit of nerve damage or a pinched nerve there. Going up your spine now from the root chakra, going all the way up your back, up into your neck, kind of lit up your back. It's going to start from the root chakra and go all the way up and repair your back.
Okay. Thank you.
Feel some heat or vibration.
Mhm. Like right at the root, like I'm sitting on a lily pad that's heated.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel it in my face, like by my ears.
Yeah. And then in your neck and across your shoulders, you're going to feel some healing because your neck is also got some knots and some swelling.
Mhm.
I feel like you went to a chiropractor by the time he's done.
Thank you so much. I woke up feeling the majority of it in the middle of my back. I wasn't sure. I slept
Yeah,
wrong.
you've got some that, well, you won't anymore, but it's just about done. Then it's good to go down your arms, and you've got a little bit of carpal tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And going into your hands. Ooh.
It feels tingly, like a little massage, like down my
Yeah.
veins and joints.
And yeah, you even feel some across your jaw now. Okay. It should be done.
Thank you. That
You're
felt so
welcome.
nice. Have a great day, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. If you need a break or anything, if you need to drink water or something, please let me know if you like. Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. Celeste is
Got
next.
some
Go
water
ahead.
right here.
Hi, Rick and Deb.
Hi.
Hi, Celeste.
Hi, nice to see you again.
Good for you.
I would like to have a past life, please. Yeah.
Past life?
Past life, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's an Indian. He's probably an Inca Maya. Sorry.
I'm not getting anything. Let's try this again, Fowler. He's telling me you were Gandhi's father.
Hmm.
What was his name? Indira.
Oh, Indira Gandhi.
Indira Gandhi? Indira Gandhi? Is that his name?
No, that was it was Mahatma Gandhi was the peaceful leader.
He said you were, who's Indira Gandhi?
Indira Gandhi, daughter of Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India.
Indira Gandhi's father.
Yeah, is Nehru.
Who's
Nehru was the first Prime Minister of India after given independence by the British. And
Indira Gandhi's father? That's what he's saying. And I don't know anything about. I know nothing about. That's all I'm getting is Indira Gandhi's father. How long ago was that?
Indira Gandhi independence was 1947, I believe, in that region. Yeah. In the late.
So if it was Indira Gandhi's father, how long ago was that?
Oh, he's a famous one who had a eye for the ladies as well. Because I was born in Africa myself and grew up in England, and haven't followed much history. But this is just basic general knowledge I'm trying to dig into. He was middle aged by the time he became prime minister in the late 40s. That's all I know about him.
Anything about him?
Because I've been told many times that there's a grandfather-like figure always hovering around me, and I've never been able to put a name to it.
How is that possible if he died in 1964? What year were you born?
I was born in 1959.
How is that possible that you would be his father, you would be him, and he died in 1964? I'm just asking, how is that possible?
He's a fractal.
Oh. So is he the one that's over his shoulder? Is he the one that's his higher? I have to learn so much with all of this.
Fractal.
I don't know why I'm not getting information on you, other than that.
Okay.
You were not. I'm not getting that you were incarnated here.
You know, I have a feeling, I don't know what or why, is that this is my first time on Earth.
That's
I have a
basically,
feeling.
yeah. I
And
think
what
you may
shocks
be
the,
right,
and what
because
shocks,
I'm not getting that you are, that you were here.
no, I have been told that it's my first time on Earth by a couple of people, but never resonated with me. But I keep on, now I
I'm
sense that,
getting no, you have no incarnations here.
yes. So the question I would raise then would be that, isn't it really the old souls who've done quite a few trips around in the reincarnation circle that are the light workers now? Because I'm just first timer here. It's a baby soul in a sense.
Well, but it doesn't mean that you have not had lives on other planets, that
Oh,
you have not been, it could be possible that you have been in other universes, and that, I don't have that information. All I have is if you've had lives here, or you're from the angelic realm, if you've been, it doesn't mean that you didn't come from another galaxy.
oh, I'm aware of a few lifetimes in different planets and even other universes. Yes, it's only the Earth one that was stumbling me, but
Yeah,
it has been clarified today. So I think there are a lot
I'm
of,
not getting any information on, usually I get if you've been a Lyran or a
that's,
Palladian, but I'm not even getting that. Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. I'm just happy to be a fractal of Gandhi. It's I mean, Indira Gandhi. I've never agreed with her politics, but who knows? Nehru himself said, "Please beware of my daughter." So,
Yeah.
okay,
A fractal, or maybe that's part of your higher self.
hmm. Okay, well, I'll investigate further into it. I think I'll let other people come on because there seems to be a big queue over here. I really do appreciate it, and thank you, Rick and Deb.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again.
You too.
Thank you. So Celeste, if you'll just, yeah, perfect. And then Joe Heller, he's next. Go ahead, Joe. Just turn on your camera.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, Joe. I need to see you.
Yeah, just turn on your camera. I had turned you off when you first came in, so.
This is stopped it, so I can't activate it on my side.
Let me see if okay, maybe I have to do it again since let me see, where are you on the list? Okay, there. You should be able to do it now.
All right.
There. Perfect. Great. Thanks.
All right. Very nice to meet everyone. I would love to get a past life reading.
$1842. Oklahoma City. Roy. Your name was Roy. cowboy hat. Not sure if you were a marshal or a sheriff. Marshal. A marshal. You were in a and you had a marshal badge on. You were guarding some stagecoach. And you were overtaken by some gang. I don't know what your last name was. Roy was your first name. You were on your way to Oklahoma City. There was some kind of, you had a stagecoach. It must have been some kind of payroll or had money in it, had chests in it with money. And you were going to Oklahoma City. It was you were the marshal, and there were other people, but there was a whole gang that overtook you, and you were killed. That was in 1842. Oklahoma City, on the way to Oklahoma City. And that, I see this like a movie playing, sorry. And now I'm in London. Oh, I don't know what year this is. There's knights. They're all knights, and I see the, those, the armor and jousting. King Arthur, Lady Guinevere. Really? That's all I can see. Those are the names that come up. You were Guinevere?
There you go. I was kind of hoping for Merlin, but Guinevere works too, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what year that was. I have no idea what year it was.
Yeah, ancient times, getting into mythology. It sounds like, well, at least you got to hook up with Lancelot in the day.
I got Lance, I saw King Arthur, I saw the Round Table, and I saw Lady Guinevere, and that's when they said you were Lady Guinevere. Well, we've all had mail. I was George. I was a blacksmith.
That's awesome.
In 1212. Yeah, that's all they're showing me for now.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, if you could turn off your camera this time, and there, that's perfect. Okay, Janine, are you there? That's an interesting spelling of Janine. I've never seen it spelled like that before.
Oh, me either.
Yeah.
There we go. It's Janine, French.
Janine.
Janine.
Janine, like French. It's French, huh?
Yes. Good morning.
Janine.
It's such an honor
It's
to
much
meet you
nicer
all.
the way what you said then. Yeah, perfect. I mean, much nicer than what I said. Go ahead.
So I was guided to ask for healing. I'm curious about my past, but Purcell says no healing.
Bonjour, Janine. It is here anyway. Bonjour. Good morning. Bringing me to your forehead, headaches, migraines. Sinus. So Chris doing a healing in your sinuses, your ears, your forehead, and going down into the back of your head, down your neck, into your shoulders right now. It's almost like I want to crack your neck. Ease the tension there. It's going down your back into your hips with the healing. Down your shoulders into your arms, the forearms, your wrists, into your hands. It's going into your throat. Down into your esophagus, into your stomach. It's going to your knees. And your ankles. Right down into your toes. I hope you feel better. Did you have a sinus infection?
No, I had a little bit of headaches. I was in a car accident, and that's how I had my awakening. But and I do see a chiropractor. But lately, something's been happening, and I wasn't sure if it was attachments. So I try to clear myself. But
No
and
attachments.
I could feel now my shoulder. I had shoulder pain, but I could feel almost like a numbness come over my right shoulder. And I have RSD, so in the brain, well, I won't use now. So a lot with the brain, so inflammation can come up and all that.
Yeah,
So
I went, the first thing it took me to is your head, the headache. Yeah, so.
yeah, and I never get them. And all of a sudden they started happening.
Yeah.
So
Well, there's been a lot of the Schumann resonance on the earth. There's been a lot of energy. So I had a headache. I went to bed with a headache last night, and I knew it was the energies. So I just went to sleep, and
I work with the sun a lot.
Yeah,
So
it should be a lot better.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Blessings.
Glena is next. Is she there?
Hi, Rick and Deb.
Hi.
Hi. Can you
Hi.
turn the camera or?
I wanted to share my screen and asking something for.
Okay, 1 second. Let me, yeah, there you go. See if you can do it now.
Is it start my video or share the screen?
Just,
Okay, I got it. I don't know. I don't know if I got it.
there you go.
Hi again. I can't share my screen, so I'll have to pull my phone. Okay.
What's the name?
Nikolai.
Nicola?
Nico.
Nicholas.
Nikolai.
Nikolai, okay. For healing?
Yeah, since can. Thank you.
Does he know that we're going to be doing this?
No.
Okay, I need to ask his higher self.
Yes, please.
I had a feeling.
If it helps, if it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not getting permission because this is very personal.
Of course, thank you.
Okay, sweetie.
Have a good day. Bye. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we did Gabrielle. Cindy. That's a good point. Deb, why don't you talk about why you can't just scan and do healings?
Well, it's as much as, because it's free will on Earth, and I know that everybody has the best intentions for people that we care about. Everybody has their own path to walk, and you have to honor their path. So we can't force feed somebody if you want them healed or you want them scanned, no matter what's going on with them. It could be they don't believe in this healing. They don't believe that we can do this. We have to honor that. You can't sneak attack somebody, you know what I mean?
So the higher self. Right?
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of times we can get the permission of the higher self and heal somebody, that this isn't meant for them to suffer through this. It isn't in their contract for them to have a certain illness. So yes, we can intervene, but in certain cases we can't. And this is one of those times.
Cool. All right. That's good information. Okay, so Cindy, I have you as next. Are you there, Cindy?
Yes.
She is. Okay, go ahead.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Cindy.
It's so good to see the two of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's great to see you too.
I was asking for a healing.
For you?
Yes, for myself. Yes. Thank you.
That's my son's cat, so just disregard. You can hear him. I'm going immediately to your sinuses. It's almost like there's a blockage in your sinus healing. Maybe there's a, do I see a polyp? Looks like a polyp in your sinus that's being healed and dissolved in the sinus cavity. So there, you may sometimes feel pressure or like get sinus headaches or allergies, seasonal type allergies or headaches when the change of seasons happen. So that's being healed. He's clearing your third eye. There's like a little curtain over your third eye, like a, almost like, looks like a little scab. That's, your third eye is partially open. This is a little fully open, your third eye.
Wonderful.
I'm going into your throat and clearing this. And you may have had dripping from your sinus. And there's an artery. Cleaning this artery here, the main artery to your heart. There's a little issue here that's being cleared. Your stomach. Healing energy in your stomach. It also relates to your sinus. I think you get an upset stomach from your sinus drainage. And now your back of your neck and your shoulders, you're having some issues. Down your back. Along your hips. And that's, you might feel heat or vibration on your back.
Yes.
That's all taken care of too now. You're done.
Thank you so much. I could feel it. It was almost like I was in a bubble.
Yeah.
And it was pulsating. It was wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're
Much
welcome.
love.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Love you too.
Thank you. Okay, Maria, are you there?
Yes, here I am.
Okay, great. Okay. There she is. Great.
Hey,
Hello,
Maria.
hello, nice to see you again. Can I have a past life reading this time, please?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Who's Kid Galahad? Kid Galahad. Galahad.
She said Kid Galahad.
Who's Kid Galahad?
I never heard.
A boxer?
Must be.
Why did that come up for me? Well, supposedly it said boxer, but it was a movie in 1937. I don't know. He was a boxer, but I'm not sure what year. If I could get more information, Father. Creator, please. It's a true story about a boxer. Apparently, you were that boxer, but it was before 1937. So you were. I'll have to look it up. But you were Kid Galahad. You were a boxer, a famous boxer.
Thank you very much.
Prior to that, you were a nun. You were a Catholic nun in Italy. When was this? Catholic school, Catholic nun, Italy. Outside of Rome, in the early 1800s. Prior to that, or you have any more information? You have other planets, you had lives on other planets. You had other lives here as well. You had many ET lives. You knew that? You knew
No,
that, right?
I don't know. I just feel.
What?
I just feel I didn't know anything about these. I didn't have this information before.
Yeah.
But sometimes I have the feeling that I'm still an ET.
Yes. Yes. You've been a Lyran, Palladian, Arcturian.
Syrian?
Hmm?
Maybe Syrian as well? No?
I'm not
No.
getting that yet.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm not getting any other information at this time.
Thank you very, very much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
It was so nice to see you again. Thank you.
Good to see you too.
And
Bye.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, next we have Sue. Go ahead, Sue.
Hi everyone. I'm
Hi,
Sue
Sue.
from Scotland, so I'm very happy to meet everyone. It's the first time I've been on, and thank you, Deb and Rick.
You're welcome.
I would like to have some healing because I feel I've got a lot of blockages. My metabolism's affected and things like that. So, I mean, obviously you will know what's wrong more than I would, but that's my issue at the moment. Thank you.
Not finding any blockages. Father wants to know why you feel you have blockages.
Basically, I don't feel I'm meditating properly, as if I don't get very far. And also my metabolism has slowed right down. I'm not sure whether my chakras are not working properly, or I don't know. That was my thought on it, but obviously I'm wrong. Yeah.
I'm going to give you, when I'm speaking, it's not going to be me speaking. This is going to be creators talking to you, okay?
Okay, cool.
I want you to go into your heart space. Do you know what that means?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay. My daughter, I want you to feel my energy connecting to you. And I want you to remember that every time you take a deep breath in, you're connected to me. Every time you take a deep breath out, you're still connected to me. You're never not connected to me. We're always connected. The only one preventing this is you. Is you talking yourself out of all of this. It's only you. It's only your head telling you that you are not connected or I'm not able to do this. It's only you. Stay in your heart and stay out of your head. You can do anything. Anything. You are powerful. You are perfect. Never forget that. This is going to talk you out of everything.
Yeah. I fully get that. Yeah.
So just because this says you can't or you aren't, and it doesn't mean anything.
Right.
Stay here.
Yeah.
You're always connected. You're always able to do everything. There's nothing wrong with your meditation, even if you only take 5 minutes.
Right.
Take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and blow it out, all the air you can, out through your mouth. Take 5 minutes to do that every day. If you can do it 10 times a day, do it. If you do it 3 times a day, that's meditating. Just release. Picture the breath go through your feet into the earth. That will get rid of everything. Just get rid of all the stress, all of it. And then if you can release everything and take 5 minutes, put on some music that you really love. That's meditating.
Okay.
You don't have to sit and empty your mind totally. Let all of it, let whatever has to go in your head. Let it go. But don't let this tell you that you're not able to do something. Stay in here.
Yeah.
You're able to do everything. Picture your chakras spinning real fast. Just go through each one and spin it clockwise. Spin it clockwise. Picture them spinning, and they're cleared. You can clear your chakras yourself. You don't have to have anybody else do it.
Right.
Just picture them spinning one by one, and you've cleared them and aligned them. That's all you have to do.
I fully understand. My head is just dreadful. I'm constantly thinking, so that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Archangel Metatron calls it the monkey brain. Get rid of the monkey brain.
Yeah. That's me.
It's all of us. It's all of us. We all do that.
Yeah.
Just stay out of the head and into the heart. Just try as hard as you can. That's all. But you are always connected. You're never not connected. Always remember that. Every breath, every single breath. He's never not with you. Right. Just like your angels and guides, you're never alone.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
so
welcome.
much. Thank you.
You're always loved.
Thank you.
Oh, very nice. Okay, Alex is next. Alex with an I.
Hello, I'm starting my video. It says that I can't start it.
Okay, one second. I have to invite you. One moment.
Okay.
Ask. You should be able to do it now. Great, perfect.
Alex with an I.
It's so nice to see you again. I just wanted to thank you again for the first meeting I had with you. It was deeply activating. As you can see, I've had this guy for years. The amount of connections I've been making, insane.
Did you get my 2 emails? I've responded to you twice.
I sent you 2 emails back actually about it, and I do definitely want to connect with you. And now I'm back in my space. I was just going through a very transformational time, and it had a lot to do with my family, and I actually hope I get to tell you about that. But it was all purpose, like everything is in divine timing. And even with that like beautiful message you just channeled like in your last call, like I don't know, I felt the creator with me, and I don't know, it's all going very well. But if I could give you a few updates. So after I found out I was a Lyran, just crazy things started happening. I think I mentioned that I've been doing this spiritual journey with a lot of support from my best friend, my roommate, and she's actually here with me. And we wanted to, yes, that's her. We weren't sure if having her presence in the room would affect anything, but perfect. That's great to know. Oh, yes, she wanted to say that she's also on here, but she has her own set of questions. Like, we're very intertwined, but also we're trying to find, I guess, things out for ourselves. So I think she's going to go on a little bit later. But if there's any questions that need to be like asked together, like, I think that's working for both of us. But basically, that weekend, I think it was Memorial Day. Both of our star races manifested in front of each other, or the first ones that like we really identified with. And it was insane. Like she saw like a lion form in front of her face, and do I have permission? I saw her turn into a reptilian, and we went through some galactic shadow work. I don't know how else to say it other than that, but it's been a ride like ever since. And we were also like heavily channeling my uncle. I'm pretty sure we figured out that she is definitely connected into my family somehow, and that he is very connected to her too. And like we came from different towns, we just met in college, and I don't know, it's all going through a lot. And I guess we've been doing a lot of activating, basically, like through channeling my uncle. We activated multiple people like in my family, and a big thing I've been grappling with is knowing that people are, everybody's on their own path, and I am coming more to like love, honor, and respect that. But even just people like engaging with our energies are being activated. And the more it's happening and the more momentum that builds with all of the correlations that we're noticing, it just seems like, for me, I just want to speak about myself now. Like, it just seems like I have a very ingrained life purpose to keep doing this and stuff, and kind of integrate this type of energy into like, I don't know, the third world. And I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm overwhelming you with information. I definitely didn't want to do that, but I don't know if you have anything to take from that, or if I need to like go with questions, but I just want how this all sounds.
Yeah. What did you need from us to do for you today? Is there anything we can help you with?
So basically we know that we are connected to multiple star races, and I know that I had Lyran energy. I've also been feeling Atlantean and Pleiadian a lot. Star races keep coming through, and I guess I'm not sure with which ones to work with or focus my attention to, because there seems to be.
I think rather than worrying about what to focus on, but slow down.
Yes.
Let your guides stay in your knowing and let it flow organically, rather than, and I know you're excited, But let your guides do their job and let it flow organically the way it's supposed to.
Perfect.
Don't try and do too many things at once, or it's going to do is confuse you.
Mm-hmm.
Your guides teach you what's, just like we spoke earlier on. If you were here at the beginning, were you here at the beginning?
I was, and then I got distracted trying to catch her up on things, but yes.
Yeah, we had to learn. Our guides taught us exactly how we're supposed to do what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Learning that we were healers didn't tell us how to do this. And what they do is they break, once you realize, once you learn what everything that your guides teach you, so you have to slow down and let them guide you along. That's what their job is. So it's all exciting, but don't go into overdrive. Let them take you on this journey the way you're supposed to learn this.
Of course, and I do apologize. I was a little bit distracted. I was like going through like guide activations like during this call too.
Mm-hmm.
But that does remind me. I wanted to ask more about implants, because when you were telling the others about their implants, it was like I could feel them like with you, and I've just been having some memories come back to me about times where I don't know if I was dissolving my own, but I feel like I've been more aware of them and with like more information on like what's going on in my body.
Some people can feel them. Yeah. So Rick can scan you for an implant. Actually, you do have one right in the middle of your back. So you were right.
Mm-hmm.
Same time.
That's very interesting. I don't know if
I'm dissolving it. Hold on. Let me dissolve it and repair the area. You also have one right above the belly button. And one right above your right breast. Okay.
definitely felt the last two being worked on. That's so interesting. I always assumed they were like balls of tension, and I don't know how I'd like to like learn more about those like in my free time, but thank you. I do appreciate that. What are the things that like, is there significance for those places?
Only I can only tell you that that's where the thought forms or dagger thought forms were placed, but by whoever did them. Yeah, I can't tell you.
Well, that's all right. Well, I think that I'm definitely centered and have what I need to keep moving forward. It's been like just a great time being here, but I am excited to contact you and get a little more organized with my thoughts and being able to move forward.
Okay, thank you so much. I don't mean to rush you, but we've got a lot of people.
Yeah, no, thank you.
We only have 15 minutes. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, who's next? Ava, actually. And then Ava and then Bree.
Thank you.
Hello. So I have a question of a little different. I'm looking for a new apartment and I think I found it, but it's called Lincoln Lofts. And send pre-application, but it kind of, I know the form of creation, and I know how to technically do it, but it doesn't stop me from actually driving myself crazy. So if you, I don't know, if you could like, I don't know what you can do, maybe a little calm me down in this subject or check whatever, I would be so grateful.
You should talk to Karen. She's the psychic. Karen, this is yours.
Kind of funny because theoretically, you know, I know how to write, how to consciously manifest, and so on. But the challenge is when there is a subject I really, really care about. When it's the conscious manifestation is a little bit disturbed by my, don't know what, anxiety, whatever. But anyway, I'm just.
How did you find this place?
Actually, my best friend found it online, and it seems like really what I'm looking for, like 90%, which is incredibly close. The location, it's brand new apartment, it's a loft, so I can see myself painting.
Did everything work out? Like, did it all just fall into place?
Well, I was so bad with looking that I asked the universe for assistance. I asked, can you just give it to me? And then my friend texted with that information.
So
and it's like, again, like 90%, which is more than I really hoped for. Perfect for me. And
so did it look like the universe did this for you?
Yes, the way, yes. It's almost
so then why do you keep questioning it?
You asked me to say something, and my question to you is going to be, can you visualize yourself there? And you already said, I can see myself there. Yeah. So if you can see yourself there in the future, that means you are there in the future. That means that somehow or another you got there. So I would take that as a confirmation. 90% of exactly what you want in an apartment that you don't own is pretty damn good.
Yes, and I'm getting
the other 10% is your room to decorate.
Right. And creator keeps saying to me, why does she keep trying to pull it back and doubt? Why does she keep pulling it back and removing her, you know, the guides give it, she asked her guides to give her some to do this for her, and then she's pulling it back saying, well, can somebody help me and do this? She keeps pulling it back going, but I don't trust this. You know, you don't trust the process, but you give it to them. You know what I mean?
I think I know the answer to that. Why? Because one, I think I'm bored, and it's, you know, so I'm like driving myself a little crazy here. So it's like,
go for a drive to New Hampshire.
Well, you know, I'm planning next week. I'm actually planning to go on a little bit.
Get out of the house. Go down to Misquamicut.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Stick your feet in the 40-degree ocean.
You know, it's actual next to lake. It's like, oh my God, like, oh my God. Okay. Thank you so much. Pleasure to see you.
Okay,
You're
perfect.
welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, Bree or Bree, I guess it's Bree is next. B-R-E, Bree Lewis.
What did you calling to you?
Can you see us? I can't see.
Okay.
Hi.
No, I'm trying to listen.
Hey.
Yeah, listen, but pictures back.
Okay, so I've been kind of learning the whole spiritual side of things, and yesterday I had like a kind of like, I don't know how you say it, but my dog, like I like kind of heard my dad from my dog's like, you know, energy. And I just wanted to like maybe see if I could see what he was saying, you know. And here, let me show you a picture of him actually as well.
He's gonna have this forever. It's gonna be on YouTube.
You wanted to, okay. You wanted to, that's your dad. Okay, your dad has gone to the other side?
Yes.
And you wanted to, can you tip your picture up so I can see you?
Yes, sorry.
Much better.
You wanted what? You wanted?
So, well, I've been like having some recent like encounters with him.
Your dad?
Yes. So like he would pop up in different like areas on my like social media timelines, and then like I get kind of like feelings of like hearing him, you know. And then my dog just like started going kind of like really.
Your dog can see him.
Yeah.
Okay. Your dad is your guardian angel. How long? Your dad has passed on how long ago? A while ago?
About 2 years ago now.
Okay. Oh, that's. Oh. Your dad was an angel before he incarnated on Earth. That's why. So when he left here, he went back to the angelic realm. Okay. So now he's assigned to you as your angel.
That's amazing. Yes! Oh my God! Wow! Look at that! Yes!
So, like, do you know some ways I could like be able to contact him further?
Okay, well, he wants you to know that number one, channeling is a birthright everybody has. So all you have to do is learn how to channel.
Right. Okay.
And everyone can channel. So if you take Karen, who runs Hucolo here, taught me how to channel.
Okay. Cool.
She should start doing it again.
We'll start a new channeling class. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. There's some newbies out here that need to learn how to channel.
I think I think even more than calling it channeling now, it's just more like soul connection, being able to connect yourself and connect to that energy that wants to guide you, you know? And it's really connecting to that guidance, the teaching part of you. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad your dad's with you.
My name's Christopher as well.
Hi, Christopher. Oh, his name's Christopher, so you're a junior.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
So he's with you. Oh, you're so welcome. And my mother, who passed on, is my angel. So we have that in common.
That's good to know. It's always having good times.
It's awesome. I'm glad he's there with you. But yeah, you will see signs from him. But he talks to you all the time. You will, and Creator is telling me, you will take to channeling or hearing him very quickly soon.
I'm excited. I've done a lot of different like researches into like just the whole spiritual realm and things like that after doing a couple meditations and being able to like envision different things, you know. So it's really exciting to hear that, you know. It's just gives me better confirmation to know that he's there. It makes me a lot happier. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Perfect. Okay, we have time for I think one more. Oh, it's nice meeting you, Christopher. Let's see. Ava, blah blah. Kathy with K. Kath McCluskey. There you go.
Oh, Kath.
She there? Is she able to invite her in case? If I had. There you go. Can you?
I can't see my picture. But can you
see your
me?
picture?
Not the minute, no.
Okay, there you are.
Oh, hang on.
Were you there already? No, not you. I'm a normal person. Go away. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Wait, Kath. Wait. There. If I had to stop your video when you came in, then I have to invite you to come back. So that's why.
There she is.
There she is. Okay, great.
Hi guys, thank you, Deb. Hello, Rick. How are you doing?
Hi.
Hi, Kat. It's good to see you.
Thank you for inviting me on your Zoom call today. And also to say thank you for the healing you give me in the past. I actually feel really good because of that. So bless you.
Oh,
Thank you.
wonderful.
And I do think you've actually removed some implants. I do feel clearer. My head was quite foggy for a while, but now it's focused. So that's.
I live in a fog all the time, lady. It's my natural existence.
No,
ask him. He lives with me.
You will tell me no lies. I'll ask no questions. So I'd be interested, please, in a past life reading or some information to do with that. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I love it when they just shout out something. Queen, queen, which queen? You are a queen.
Really?
Queen, queen. Oh my gosh, Victoria.
Oh God.
Sorry. We're never going to be able to live with you now, Kath.
Yeah. It was miserable.
Victoria. Vicky. Queen Victoria. We are really not going to be able to live with you. I can just see this now.
No. She was a sad lady. I'm not sad.
No, I know. Queen Victoria. That's what Creator's telling me.
Okay.
You're my no, you're not my first queen. You're my second queen. That's anything else?
Yeah, basically, I've had a lifetime where in the French Revolution time, in the Bohemian times, I was shown a life where my parents were killed because of the part of the bourgeoisie, but that I was imprisoned and that my feet and hands were in chains. And I died that way because they were trying to make me to beg for food and water. And I feel that sometimes those chains or that echo of that life is in this life. So if there could be some way of healing, some link with that, please.
Saying that trauma has already been healed.
It's already healed. Okay.
He says, why do you doubt that?
Because my leg doesn't bend now, so I think it's indirectly linked to that, but maybe nothing to do with that at all. Okay.
No, he said you asked for that experience.
I asked. Okay, why? Why would I ask for that experience? Okay.
Well, you will find out when all your memory comes back. Like why we ask for all these.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Appreciated. that was the last person I expected to be linked to.
He says he said we've given you some relief for your leg. Has it not improved?
No, it doesn't bend. It's not bent for 6 years at all. My leg doesn't bend at all. So that's why I feel there's some blocked, I don't know if it's past life or there's something there that,
no.
I mean, besides mechanics and the extra support you gave me in terms of angelic bone repair for my hip has definitely helped me. But my knee is fused. My leg is fused basically, and it's frustrating. And I don't know if it's this present life teachings and learning, or whether it was linked to that French period of my life when I was in chains. Because I died in chains. I remember that.
He's not even bringing me to that.
Right. Okay. I don't know if it's, I think there is a physiological block, but I also think it's linked to some spiritual and or other learning as well. And I was keen to know what that was all. But never mind, that's good. All in divine timing.
He said you don't like being Queen Vicky. Queen Vicky.
It's quite wonderful, but yeah, no, that's awesome. But it's not. Isn't it funny what you are instinctively drawn to? And that's not an area I would have said. But yeah, that's awesome. Thank you,
Vicky.
Yeah, right.
Do you think they called her that?
You're darling.
Do you think they called her that? I don't think so.
No, never. Goodness me, you'd have your head chopped off. Gosh, no. But hey, sounds good to me. I actually have been told of a lifetime where I lived in Harrogate in Yorkshire, and there was a stately home called Harewood House here, and apparently I was the daughter of the owners of that house, and I used to play harp in one of the rooms. It would resonate with me, but I've never been there, but I should perhaps. But so the fact that was nobility back then, and I was nobility in the French Revolution time, maybe that's not unusual then, but I want to know about my knee. But never mind. Patience. Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Still haven't dug that
Are
out
you
yet.
from
I'm
Harrogate?
sorry. Pardon?
Yes, I'm from Harrogate, yes, hi.
Oh, I worked in Holland, but the company was based in Harrogate.
There you go, see?
Harrogate's one of the most beautiful places because they have this beautiful stone that's throughout there. The entire village is made of stone.
Yeah, the Yorkshire stone, yeah. That's
Yeah,
right,
it's so beautiful there.
Very lovely.
Do you know?
I live in a very pretty place.
Do you
in the
know
world.
by any chance Samantha Lund? Do you know Samantha Lund? No.
No, sorry.
All right. Okay, but anyway, if you run into her,
nice to talk to you guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Bye.
So we're at the top of the hour, Deb and Rick. So I think we're finished.
Wow.
Yeah, it went fast. So everyone who you guys will be back the third week or the second, whatever you'll be back in basically 3 weeks or a month from now.
Yes, and if you would like to book a session with us, our website is www.healteachlove.com or .org rather. Whoops.
Healteachlove.org if you want a session. Yeah. And then you do a Wednesday night. You do a Wednesday night thing, don't you? Always?
Yeah, we do Wednesday light language and healing, quick healing sessions on Wednesdays.
And where do you do that?
We do that. You can go. It's on the website.
Okay.
Also on my face. We have a Facebook that's Heal Teach Love on Facebook as well. It's on Zoom.
Perfect.
We have a Zoom account. So.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So we were going to have a blessing from you and from Dawn at the end. So why don't we have Dawn go first, and then you go for last. Go ahead.
Thank you. Matakambos kanatiska totismakashika kiakaturo makatandaiska tashanda ausukabora tinana halalutu nashna aistik unura katandi kaaru nahara anahamo tarama toshteka ese tianta samatai.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dawn. Aita kia tusunaya no sokai tuata no nohi ka iata tiawa uka iata iatua no nohi kai tususaina naina na ia katayatu nasa ia kaya utota yatusa noina naina. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. Deb and Rick will be back in a week. I mean, in a week, in a month. Maybe I'm prophetic. You never know. Sometimes when I say stuff, you might get a call from me. But usually there's second Saturday of the month. That's how it works. So that would be July something. I'm assuming we're keeping going. And then what's his name? Jim Charles will be back next week. I say that with love. And if we really
Yes,
are
you do.
serious about doing a channeling class, I will put up some information, and people that want to register, we can do that, and probably through the website or through the Hucolo Facebook. I'll put up something for that. So, okay, much love to everyone. Have a wonderful week. It's been a hell of a week this last week. So
It has been the energies. Whew.
energies, and so everyone, just let's pray for our planet, pray for our communities, pray for the people around us. Let's show love
Yes,
to everyone.
absolutely.
We're all one. Not one of us can
Yes,
be
we
all,
are. We
any of
are
us
all
sick,
one.
and not one of us can be whole if any of us aren't whole. And everyone is us. So much love to you, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you. It was wonderful.